Okay. So, hello. I'm I'm in a different house now. If you can see, it's a completely different house. The next one or two videos, I'm not sure, will be set here because, well, I'm at my dad's house. So and I have the supplies to make Unnamed Object Show, so that will come. So Unnamed Object Show will come tomorrow. I just have the supplies. So today I'm going to be talking about these. So this is a game. It's sort of like a card game, board game mixture thingy. Basically, if a card game and a board game had a baby. Because it's sort of like Dungeons and Dragons, but not quite right as that. And also, if you hear voices in the background, don't worry about that because that's just someone working. So if you don't want to hear that, just turn off the 3D sounds or something. I don't know what sound that is, but yeah, just get straight into it. So first we have basically you'll have these cards, and I have 4 cards so far. One player will control the evil, and then everyone else will control the adventurers. And there'll be a board, and you'll move your pieces around, and there will be walls and chests and other stuff and items and stuff. But yeah. First we have oh god. First we have the melee. He's an adventurer. With 14 health, 5 defense, 4 speed. He can climb walls, and he has sword. By the way, this is the radius of squares. He needs to be away to use the attack. Sword has a radius of 2, it does 5 damage, and axe has a radius of 1, but does 7 damage. So basically, the stronger the weapon, the closer the distance. Or if it's a ranged class, then that's the melee, and then this is what it looks like. I don't have the board or the pieces ready yet, but I do have 3 adventurers and 1 evil. The adventurers basically battle the evil, and the evils are more stronger to make it fair because there's one person controlling an evil. And so you have the archer, 12 health, 4 defense, 2 speed, arrow. He can't climb walls. Is an arrow which has a radius of 6 and does 6 damage. So it's a bit stronger than sword. The final adventurer that I made so far. This is a healer. He has 12 health, 2 defense, 1 speed. He can climb walls, which is really good, but he can die pretty easily. And then heal, which has a radius of 1, which there's no attack because it can't do any damage. But give another adventurer plus 5 health. So let's say the archer was here, and then the healer was here. He could do 1, and then this guy was on, let's say, 10 HP, and then he would go on to 15 if this guy used heal. So yeah. Now and the evil is next up, and the first evil of the thing is the assassins. And some have passive abilities, so this evil must be controlled by 2 players. So there'd be 2 counters for it because there's 2 of them. We have 25 health, 0 defense, 5 speed, climb walls, and they normally have a bunch of stuff. They have poison dart, which has a radius of 4, and does 5 damage. Poison, 4 damage every turn. Shadow Step, which is an ability. You can use it every 7 turns, and to move to any square in 1 turn. And then Sword has a radius of 2 and does 5 damage. So now to get into how the defense works. So say the evil was right here, and then we had the archer here and the melee here. Let's say the archer shot the evil. the assassins, and so then the assassins would have to roll a dice. If it's an even number, and if the assassins attacked the melee with a sword, and then you have to flip. Then he would have not flip a coin, roll a dice. If even, the attack would do -5 damage because he has 5 defense. Or if an odd number, it'll do 5 damage. This will do all of its damage because his defense is not activated. So I think that's a pretty cool concept. And then I'll be making item cards like potions or amulets that like seven strength or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for this game so far. And now I think you might now. We will, you'll see me make one of them. And also, so I'll just cut this part out. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so, is this good? Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so, this is how I'm gonna be doing that. It's much closer down because I don't have the shelf above me because, again, this is not my desk. This is a kitchen table. The only desk in this house is for work only. So yeah, I just get straight into it. So yeah, turn down your volume or put on some music if you don't want to just to be silent. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Payment. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Like deal for that. Yeah. Don't close it at all. Yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's grand. That's it. Exactly. Zero. Yeah. So that's right. Yeah. 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 Okay. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Brilliant. Bye. 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 Hi, John. How's it getting on there? Good, good. You look very well. Yeah. What's the story there? How's everything over with Hamodi? Yeah. All right. Good.
Okay, so that's done. So I've just made the soldier. He's an adventurer with 10 health, 6 defense, 3 speed. He can climb walls, and he has shotgun, which is a radius of 7, and does 8 damage. Don't worry about those voices. So yeah, goodbye.